Hey everybody, Justin here with Bear Zapper Barbecue, where we cover everything from grilling to smoking and all that fun stuff in between. You hear that noise? That's right. We've got some chicken that's frying. That chicken has been sitting in some buttermilk for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours or so. It's also been seasoned with flour, some herbs and spices, let's say maybe 11 of them. Like a popular chicken chain. I don't want to say the name, but, you know, Louisville is in the state. We're going to be frying up some chicken. We're going to have an awesome, awesome dinner with some salad. Stay tuned. I'm going to share with you some really cool secrets on making the crispiest, most amazing chicken you have ever had. Stay tuned. Peace. What's up, everybody? We've got some herbs and spices in here. We're making some fried chicken. I would guess there's probably 11 or so herbs and spices. Hint, hint, wink, wink. In here, I'm going to mix this with some flour. Then we're going to use some buttermilk. We're going to throw the chicken. I got some drumsticks and some bone-in thighs that we're going to put right in the buttermilk, and we're gonna let that soak for a bit along with some hot sauce. Then we're going to fry these bad boys up. We're gonna have it with a little salad action. We're gonna have ourselves a Kentucky type chicken meal. All right, we've added 2 cups of flour. We're just stirring it around. You can see the color is really, really nice. It smells like KFC. If that's what we were going for. But we may not be. Wink, 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 wink. Awesome, that looks great. Now we're gonna take our chicken thighs, bone in all natural chicken thighs. We're gonna take the skin off and we're gonna put in the buttermilk. All right, we have our chicken thigh here, and I'm just going to work to pull up the skin. Again, this is bone in. We want to remove the skin, that way the flour and the herbs and spices adhere to the chicken, not just to the, not to the skin. And we're gonna trim that up, but let's remove all the, remove the skin first. Okay. That looks good. And that looks good. Last one. That looks good. All right, we have our 4 thighs, and we are just going to grab our favorite knife. There we go. We're just gonna that looks great. There's one. And here's number 2. That's looking good. Square that up so it cooks evenly. Number 2, his name, number 2. And Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. And last one. Beautiful. Awesome. Now we're going to grab our drumsticks and do the same. All right, so for the thighs, I removed the skin, but for the drumsticks, or the legs, chicken legs actually, I'm not going to remove the skin. I removed the skin on the thighs mainly because my wife doesn't really like the skin on, but I do for the legs. So as you can see here, we're gonna keep skin on. Look at that. Good looking leg. We're just gonna drop it right in to the bag. Look at that. Pull that skin back over for me because I want to try and get the skin super, super crunchy. And next, another good looking one. And again, I want to pull that skin as best we can here. Beautiful. And last but not least, so again, we have 4 thighs, 4 legs. Beautiful. All right. All right, we have our Ziploc bag here with the 4 thighs, 4 legs. We've got some buttermilk here. It's just Kate's buttermilk. We're gonna shake it up nice. Awesome. We're just gonna dump this in. Dump that whole bottle right in there. We want everything covered nicely. Now we're going to take some Cholula hot sauce, and we're just going to dump some of that in as well. It's really not to spice it up, it's just to add a little bit of flavor. Okay. Woo! No, no, no. Drop some. All right. Remove the air. And just shake it up. Make sure everything gets covered nicely. And we're going to put this in the fridge for, I don't know, let's say a couple hours. Let's cap our hot sauce. Refrigerate, and we'll get this grooving. Ooh. Beautiful. All right, we're starting to let the oil heat up a little bit. We're using peanut oil and a little bit of canola oil as well in this. So we're gonna let that heat up. We want to get it up to about 350, between 350 and 375. And then we're gonna start seasoning our chicken. All right, we're taking our chicken. We're gonna pull it out. We're just gonna let it drip into the container. Into the bag. Once it stops dripping, we're gonna toss it into our flouring mixture. And here we go. We're gonna put it on here and let it set. All right, we've got our legs on there. Now we're going with our thighs. Oh, one more leg, sorry. Expert tip here, let it drip back into the bag. Saves you a big mess and also doesn't overly dampen your seasoning, your dry seasoning. And shake it. Let it sit for a second. Make sure it's totally covered. And shake it one more time. And then drop it on. All right, now we're at the thighs. Drip, drip, drip into the bag. And then toss it in. You want to make sure that you are coating and rotating the chicken so that it's getting all areas like this. See? Looking good. Running out of space here. And another thigh, and drop it in. I like doing it in a bigger container such as this because you can really just kind of toss it around and it really gets nice and coated. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna wait till the temperature gets up to around 350. We're gonna make some room and then we're gonna continue on this. All right, just checked the temperature of the oil. We're at 175, so like Bon Jovi, we're halfway there. Let's do this. Just want to talk to you about how important it is to let your chicken rest, right? So after dipping it, then dredging it in the dry ingredients, letting it rest really allows the ingredients to tack up and adhere to the chicken so that when we fry it, it doesn't just break off, it actually fries into the chicken. So we are at, let's see. $266-ish. Let it heat up more. All right, we are at 347. There we go, 347. So I'm just gonna wipe this off. The chicken's been sitting for, I don't know, probably about 10 minutes now. And we're gonna take our first piece of chicken and we're gonna drop it in. And we're gonna take our second piece of chicken and we're gonna drop it in. And we're gonna let these cook. I'm going to use that thermometer again once the chicken comes out just to be sure that it's fully cooked. Just let it cook. All right, we're still frying. It's looking real good though. Look at that. Open a window, try to get some of that smell out. All right, the first thigh is out. Super hot, but look at that. Ooh, baby. Oh my. That is epic. All right, we've got our first leg out. Thighs and legs, that's what we do, baby. Thighs and legs. Let's see here. We want to temp it. We are at 180 there, and not quite ready there. So let's put this back in just to finish up. Drop in, go. All right. Sizzle, sizzle, baby. Sizzle, sizzle. All right. The leg is out. This thing is so crispy. So juicy. This is gonna be awesome. All right, so besides the expert tip of letting the chicken rest, you gotta make sure your heat source is hot enough right at the start so that it starts to fry as soon as it hits it, gets warm, it starts cooking, and then really coats to the chicken. You get super crispy, super juicy chicken. Like, this is awesome.